looks stunning. DeVine happy with full frontal nudity in Game Over, Man video. DeVine was nervous doing full frontal nudity in Game Over, Man. The 34-year-old pitch-perfect actor stars as Alexxx Kingle in the new comedy Romp by Kyle Newacheck, and in one scene, audiences catch a view of his penis, and DeVine knew from the very first draft that he was to be seen full nude. Speaking to Collider, DeVine admitted it was his idea and said, "I think that was my idea, actually. It was in the very first draft. There were 2 scenes that made it through every incarnation of the script, and that was my dick being seen and Shaggy getting held up at gunpoint and having to sing It Wasn't Me. Those 2 scenes were there when we pitched the movie, and when we would get feedback on the movie, those were the 2 scenes where everyone was like, 'That's so funny. That has to stay in,' with both of those scenes, so that's just what stayed in. So, when it came time to do it, I wasn't that nervous because I had been planning on doing it for 6 years." DeVine, who stars alongside Blake Anderson at Anders Home, also joked that he demanded more money because he had his dick out. He said, "I demanded that I get paid more than the other guys. I was like, I've got to make more money. My dick is out." No, not really. Originally, there was a little bit more in there. We did a few test screenings, and it was the #1 scene in the movie that everyone talked about the most afterwards. They were like, "Oh, that was so funny." But we found that people liked it even more if we cut it down a little bit, so we did cut a few shots of the member. All 3 actors worked with director Newacheck in the American comedy series Workaholics. DeVine also mentioned how there was talk of using a prosthetic but concluded more questions about his manhood would have been asked. He said, "We totally could have used the prosthetic, but then I would have had to answer all kinds of questions about why I use the prosthetic, whether I have a weird penis, and whether it's super small. It's very regular sized. I'm not embarrassed by it. I just don't have a lot of shame, so I'm fine with it. Now, I can't make jokes about it either being super huge or incredibly micro because everybody is gonna know that I've got a standard issue. Game Over, Man is available to stream on Netflix.